universe. The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This Stellaron thing in my body.
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached the whole crew was watching me. It was... Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space. Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out... I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it's ever since then I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one... what am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down. Cheer up! It's not every day. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10... Return to your seats, please. Both of you!
Thanks, Pom Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me?
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
we're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now. Oh, don't worry about me. I just want to see if I can... Thanks. I feel like I'm stuck. The key is using your core, waist, and leg muscles. It's not your stance? Well, don't mind me. Find a place to sit down and buckle.
Our next stop is a small planet called... It's been thousands of years since the last time the Express paid a visit, but after all this time, it's possible.
Jumps are like this. They may feel novel the first few times. As for the mechanism, well, if you... For now, just sit and wait.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
I won't fall over. I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
After all those millennia, is this what you...
Uh-huh. So, that's...
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
The complex locality of this world has been affected. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads... The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty...
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a stellar... Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
Stellaron? Stellarons are clouded in mystery, but there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron, even if we don't know.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distort. There must be an inextricable connection between them.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
It's empowering, looking out at a world, but when you set foot on the planet itself, you realize.
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Heng, and you. The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again. Hey, that's not the
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Heng? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for your Relo 6.
Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get you. So you have high compatibility. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on your Relo 6 has undergone drastic changes and... He said so? Considering this, I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing... If I know Himiko, you're new. I'm sure she wants to get you started with some... Don't worry. With March around, I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on your Relo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the star. I see. You should find...
Did you talk to Dan Heng? How? Really? I thought... Relax. Dan Heng and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your... Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet. To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world.
What? Is there some...
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
All right, here comes the Relo 6 Trailblaze team.
Relo 6.
It really is one big snowball. Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see.
Based on the coordinates.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go. Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile. We never...
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Anyway, moving on.
Remember, we should stay vigilant.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing... I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Done, huh? So if people start creating trouble for us, they're... Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That...
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
Scared yet?
Oh, let's see.
The stars will always remember us. Scared yet?
Your answers?
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand. They just need...
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserve... Is Captain Japard around? He's...
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on this... Pleasure to meet you. The name's... Excellent, I'll remember the name. I never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the... Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the... Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm... Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp up. Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place human... Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of it... Seriously, though? Try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a... You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Belobog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people, and they like paying visits... Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior, there are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Move it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city?
The city? Already? I haven't even started trading yet. I was showing you the... But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure. Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in...
Who are they?
You remember the Silverman? Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught.
It's the suspect and his accomplices.
It's now or never. Over to you, dear friends.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Let's make it quick.
Naughty child, nap time.
Test. SAS per kid. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
I, Jafard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
Ordained by the stars. So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you.
I'm asking the questions. Answer me.
Time for a shot.
Just a scratch.
On my command, for forward!
I'm asking questions. Test. 0 points.
This is our chance.
Nap time.
Who invited you?
Your answers? Answer me.
This ends here! And the prime suspect? The one with the...
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit.
No matter. We have his accomplice.
As in, forever. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us.
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place. Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Photos?
Ah, you're a genius! Great idea! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold! Yeah.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home?
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian made us. Our job is to present them before her. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog. The
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging inferno. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought bliss. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remained.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. Sound.
Uh-huh. So why is...
You wanted to know.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, and I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here. This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog. Klepoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Klepoth's impulsion, the architects constructed Belobog. To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Eon themselves. The architects, under the protection, this fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big...
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious.
We're gonna see her right now?
You've got some snow in your hair, but no one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see...
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the eternal freeze. Or perhaps I should say... I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guard. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze, an eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of so do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars.
We came here for something known as a stellaron.
A stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets... You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the eternal freeze. At the same time...
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to fragmentums. As for the... You can see us as... kind-hearted interstellar public servants.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed... Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the
Yeah, FYI.
You know how to see...
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that... It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, It should be me thanking you. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to... Of course, I understand. Do not worry.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna...
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to.
Wait! Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's, and if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an out... Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there.
So the corrosion is inside the city?
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak.
Wow, look at the carved ice! I feel...
Whatever it's made of, it can't...
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide. But you can call me Pela.
Yes, Miss Pela.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like... Okay, guys, take a look over here. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapoth. It was they that foresaw a crisis. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. Any questions?
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say that—
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Ah, darn. I wanted— Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it out? Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? Maybe, but the ones outside— Oh, maybe this is how the architects repel the—
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't
Oh, we're okay. I was just
curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find... Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Kokolia. What an honor. Where are my manners? We can... The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but the blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead... It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or... Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for it. However, due to an order that was given many years ago... I shouldn't be talking about this. Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is...
When she puts it like that, it actually...
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, wanna help me fix up this machine? Great. Then let me give you a demonstration.
No match for me.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Wanna be...
Do you just say...
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around?
That's the alley that Shepard mentioned. I can't believe how close it is to the...
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops...
Move back! This is your final...
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only...
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city.
No. As long as the Stellaron is active, the soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan Heng?
Yeah, that's because you've got too much energy.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mat. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers!
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full...
That's... not...
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort... were you
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Something up with her. She seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, although it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was...
I had a similar feeling. Almost.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise. Let's get some rest. Keep at it. Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow.
It was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower. Well, don't talk about it then.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days.
Well, I'm off to my room then.
You? What? We are allies. What do you want?
To help you.
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than... I guess we'll have to find out.
Let's go and meet them.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her.
Are we in a... Huh? It's you. You were there at the...
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, as agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are... Resistance will prove futile.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were gonna be
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again.
That's because you always act without thinking.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one! Down on the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. March. Be ready.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
Three of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you—
Two pair?
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Have an ice day!
They charged straight in!
Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident.
Should we report them as missing?
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom serves them right. Better luck next time, Slow. It was a team effort.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing. Let's follow the path.